bad, man. Not bad at all. Hey everyone, Mark here. I have postponed my South-Boundary Trail backpack for a week on the advice of Stuart Howe. He has a channel, How's the Hike. He's the only, so far, the only YouTube video of going on the South-Boundary Trail. And he thought I might be going out a bit early, so I decided to postpone a week. And I'm not just going to sit around for a week in prime backpacking time, right? I mean, yeah. So, pulled a quick little trip into Assiniboine out of my hat, and off you go. This is the advantage of having many trips planned. There are disadvantages, because then you want to do them all, like in a week, right? You want to do them all in one summer, and it's just not possible. It's freaking impossible. And then the anticipation kind of dies out. I mean, imagine you plan a vacation and then you don't do it for 3 years, right? But the cool thing is when things go awry, when you change your plans, it also kind of, having all those backup backpacks planned kind of gives you the freedom to change your plans, right? You feel a little more free to do so. And then when you do, you just kind of look through your backpacks and see what reservations are open, and you just pull one out of the hat and off you go. And that's what I'm doing with this one. Mount Shark Trailhead or Bryant Creek Trailhead. Not entirely sure. It seems like the signs all say Mount Shark, the book says Bryant Creek. Who knows? Anyway, I thought maybe I'd have to head up there, but this sign seems to say down here, so that's helpful. Banff National Park in Assiniboine. Clearly starting on some old logging road. Apparently this area was basically a big network of logging roads that now all been converted into cross-country skiing. And I crossed the Spray River. I like their very colorful sign scheme around here. For the cross-country skiing, it's different than West Bragg Creek or the other one, which I can't remember the name of right now. It doesn't take long before you're busted out, walking with nice views. That is all right. Nothing wrong with this at all. Waltridge Lake Trail 2. Someone put boring and someone put not boring. I guess someone doesn't think much of this little area. Say what you will about areas that have been logged. You can see stuff, It's not just thick forest. The way that, like a lot of the national parks are, because they haven't allowed them to burn, even though sometimes they do set them on fire on purpose, and they haven't logged them, so. I still haven't escaped the cross-country ski trails. Well, bridge over the Spray River, is this what they mean? Not very big. I don't know. Guess I'll find out soon enough. This is what I consider to be an easy backpack. Yes, I have 14 kilometers today with a bunch of climb, but I don't have to look for trails. I don't have to climb over trees. I don't have to constantly look up my guidebook, see where I'm supposed to go next. It's nice. Well, nice little bench out here. A great place to take a break. All right, at the Waltridge Lake turnoff. You can just barely see it through the trees, so that'll be something I probably get on a day hike someday. In the meantime, I got a long ways to go, so. Well, I've run into 10 backpackers in 5 minutes. And one of them said, yeah, we're all trying to make the 4:30 shuttle. Okay, I did not even know. There was a shuttle, found Mount Shark Trailhead all the way around to Sunshine, so that's pretty cool. That's one way to do things. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to get somewhere. Last time I was out backpacking, hiking, you never know, a Jeep could come around the corner full of hunters and guns. And they could be shooting it in the night for all you know. So yeah, back into a national park again. I should look at my trail guide a little bit more. Spray River Bridge is at kilometer 5.9. Waltridge turnoff is at 3.7. I probably passed that a little while ago, so I think I got another kilometer and a half or so to that bridge. You look for these little waypoints, right? This is what pulls you along the trail. Oh boy. It's a big hill going down, 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 down. It's gonna be a monster coming back, that's for sure. Heading down to the bridge. That's pretty sweet. That's called Cone Mountain, and very clear why. All right, I'm starting to be able to hear the river now. Awesome. Now this is a river. Very cool, such clear water. Okay, just after the bridge you got Palliser Pass intersection. That'll be for another day. And this thing keeps saying that we're obviously just used the same damn sign because we've been in Banff National Park for a little while now. My mistake, I guess at some point leave the national park and then come back in. Who the hell knows? Okay, another one. This one's called Bryant Creek. Very cool. There's both this one and the other one. There's little trails, kind of paths going down alongside. You have to do a bit of exploring on the way back. Okay, Trail Center Junction. I guess there'd be something here with all the, I don't know. Makes it sound like this is something, but it's just a junction apparently. Well, I'm gonna sit down and have a little something to eat. At Bryant Creek, why not? Okay, apparently now the climbing begins. Right away, here we go. And now, here's another little intersection. And it's showing a Warden Cabin. I love Warden Cabins, so hell yeah. Hopefully I'm not bothering anyone down here. You never know what you'll find with Warden Cabins. This is definitely the tack shed. This is actually pretty recent lumber, so the corral is all right, but looks like no horses have been in there for a while, all that grass. Sometimes they're absolutely falling apart. Other times they're doing okay. Well, when they built this, they built it completely for function. It is just a rectangle. That is a nice shape. You got nice tin roofing. You got solar panels. Someone even set up, this is a lot older than everything else, so But that's quite a beautiful little spot to eat. My Lord, that would be awesome. Well, here's something I've never seen. It's a propane line. There's clearly a couple big propane tanks in here. Usually it's just a wood burning stove. That's how they do their business. Got a Canadian flag that's practically faded out entirely, but still in one piece. And a hitching post that is nice and new and sturdy as hell. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. I almost didn't really realize this is probably one of the old cabins. Now it's just been filled up with dirt and there's trees starting to grow out of it. But definitely the foundation is there. There's the tack shed, so it could be the old tack shed. Who knows? Wouldn't be very big. Anyway, moving on. Oh, hoo hoo. Not bad at all. So clear, so nice. Well, I'm still waiting for that climb to hit. It's the initial climb away from that Riot Creek, and yeah, ever since then it's just been a nice stroll through the woods. And the trail is so nice, right? Because it's a pretty popular trail, so it is just super easy. Alrighty, made it to Big Springs. Yeah, you know, some ho-hum sites, an outhouse. I mean, so spoiled in Banff National Park. Oh my God, an actual outhouse. Craziness. Okay. Apparently, if you walk up far enough, you will find the where this thing comes out of nowhere. Well, I think that's something I'm going to do on the way out. I'm looking for ways to spice up my hike out of here because, you know, I don't really like to do the exact same thing again, just in reverse. So, yeah, I think I'll do that hike on the last day. Today it is onward. You can see a pretty clear trail there too. Well, ever since I kind of started ascending for that river, I've been pretty much in trees, not a lot of views. It's definitely become national park, right? This is what national park looks like most of the time. But it's been kind of easy. I mean, this big wide track. I'm supposed to be climbing up Riot Creek, but actually looks like there's a bit of a climb up there, but it's been not hard at all. I mean, yeah. It's just, you know, just kind of banging off the kilometers. Another bridge, same design as the other one, and really just over a dry something or other. And the intersection for Owl Lake should just be up here. Oh boy, this guy looks like it's starting to cave in. It's all crooked there. Okay, Owl Lake. I think I'm gonna come back and do this on day 3. And just FYI, about 1.5 kilometers at the Big Springs campground, the climbing finally did start. Waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh. So yeah, it does eventually happen. Yeah, finally break out to a view. What is this red? That's kind of cool. in a waterfall. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. Cool. Okay, another intersection. Moving right along. This one goes down to Fargo Lake Campground. And things are starting to open up. It's pretty sweet. Wow. It's finally getting scenic. It's the thing about climbing. I can already see, I already spotted the roof of the shelter. I'm gonna go and check that out on this occasion. Just walking to the shelter, it is totally worth it just for this meadow. This is so awesome in here. What a pretty little spot to get water. Wow. I'd be hanging out down here a lot. This is frickin' ideal. If I had kids, I'd be telling them to go play around over there. This is the water. That's where you kids play. I mean, this is, yeah, this is nice. Yeah. Nice new tiling. I actually looked at booking this, but it just showed all red. And clearly they've just left it boarded up for the year because of coronavirus. Pretty standard straight-laced. Pretty outstanding view. Definitely. Took me a minute to find this actually. It's kind of hidden in the trees. But this is, I think this is one of those biffies where you can, where they just have a bunch of wood chips in there, you poop in that, and then eventually it gets pulled out and buried in the woods somewhere, biodegradable. Anyway, no one's here now. I can't look around inside. Even if somebody was here, you go look around inside, you're kind of horning into their space, so. Well, I think I've only got about 600 meters left. This whole shelter thing seems to be a Banff National Park deal. I've seen 2 of them, and I've really not heard of any in any other park, of course. Yeah, I haven't been to too many of them, but yeah. Aw, it's a little chick. Isn't that not so cute? Oh, and as I'm shooting that, 2 of them just scrambled up on the trail behind me and shooting it over here. It's okay. It's all right. I'm just gonna go retrieve those other 2. Oh, chicks are cute. And there's 2 of them in the shot. Okay. Any nature shots is all well and good, but I have no intention of unduly harassing this grouse, even though they have scared the crap out of me in the past. Awesome. And I can already see the corral from the patrol cabin, but I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. I'm going to go and set up camp. These standard bear boxes, and then just the flat surfaces. Nowhere to really sit. You can kind of sit on them, but they're mostly meant for preparing stuff, so. Water source is really nice. Look at this. I think I'm gonna go up there and check that out. Not right up there, but up to the base of it anyway. Outhouses, no surprise. And there's 10 spots, basically all of them are in the trees. Just trying to find one that's at least kind of flat, since I'm staying for 2 nights. Well, I followed a trail heading out of site number 5 going north. It brought me pretty much where I hoped. Alright, I got closer than this. Look at this, like, it must have been a hell of a snow, like an avalanche, because there is just wrecked trees everywhere. Still green, so this is probably from this year. It's too bad, because otherwise it'd be pretty easy to get up there. Now I gotta sort of pick around everything. Oh yeah, look right here. You can see where a lot of the trees came from. We have a pretty new looking big hose coming from here. A funny feeling this is the water for the Bryant Creek patrol cabin. It's funny because they usually build those cabins right beside water sources, so this one has a little pipe going to it. Not bad, man, not bad at all. Well, since this pipe is following a nice little trail through the forest, which I would definitely say goes to the cabin, I'm gonna go and follow it, check it out. So back in the old days, back when wardens were out here a lot more, they would go out into the forest and they would just cut down trees at random, and there's 4 or 5 in here, and then they called it skid. So then they would skid them. They had those horses that train to do all kinds of stuff, and they would just pull the trees back to the warden cabins. So instead of cutting down all the trees around it, this guy went up this trail a little ways. Oh, yeah, I'm starting to see it already. All right, now you have some kind of old cell tower kind of dumped back here, or maybe it's a CB radio tower. That is a second CB radio tower. I guess it's just, I guess they probably get service here now. A very nice new looking biffy outhouse. And just as I suspected, that hose goes to both of these buildings. Well, I wasn't going to check this out today, but here I am. Follow a random trail. Go check things out. More solar panels. And a fantastic view, of course. You know, it never occurred to me that center one that did not have much of a view. That's actually pretty surprising. Tack shed. Well, everything functions here quite well. Well, I gotta say, it's kind of nice to stay at a campsite that actually have people, and so I can chatter away. Most of the time it's just me. Nothing but me. At least it has been so far this year anyway. One thing about this site is that the mosquitoes are just relentless. Relentless. So yeah. But that's what I call a successful day. More tomorrow. Good luck. Good luck. Good night.